What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to Outdoors with Creed. Real quick, my last video I did, I was out fishing with my cousin, and at the end of the video I was mentioning about the Arkansas High School Bassers tournaments that will be starting up again February 22nd. We'll be out at Lake DeGray. We'll be doing the launching and weigh-in at the Spillway boat ramp. So if you're not doing anything, February 22nd, please come out, support these kids here in Arkansas and their bass fishing, as well as support your school. We're always looking for volunteers to help out with that stuff. So if your school has a bass fishing team, get with whoever is in charge of that and let them know that you want to volunteer to help out and show your love and support for these kids. Now, let's get into today's video, because it is that time, guys. It is that time again for another Monsterbass unboxing. That is right. I just got home not too long ago. Saw this thing sitting in the mailbox, and I got so excited. Like, really excited. So when I got in the house, couldn't wait, went ahead and cut the tape on here to open it up, and what did I see? Boy, what a surprise. I opened this thing. First of all, you notice they have a new design on the box. It's a blue box, but it looks like it has a contour map of a lake of some sort, not really sure which. But when you open up your box, this is how it looks. It has a diagram on here showing you for each of the seasons, and it lets you know what the water temps usually are typically during that time. Depending on where you live, that could vary based on your region. So this is just a good estimation of what the water temperatures should be like and what should be going on in the waters. But always make sure you do your own research and check with your areas and your lakes. But over here on the side, you have spring, summer, fall, winter. It tells you what the life cycle is. So like right here, it talks about pre-spawn, spawn, and post-spawn. It tells you here again, pre-spawn, spawn, post-spawn. And it gives you a description of what baits or what the fish should be feeding on. So it gives you kind of it gives you a description of what lures it suggests for those times of the season during the different seasons there. So like I said, you got spring, summer, fall, winter. For example, here in the summertime, it's the spawning season. So here it shows you got bluegill, you got shad, and you got brim, and that's the bait fish that should be spawning about that time. So then here it has a suggestion of what you might want to throw. Here it's suggesting during the shad spawn, lures that mimic the size, shape, and color of the shad in the local lakes. So you've got deep diving crankbait, looks like it. Here looks like you have square bill and maybe some kind of a swim bait with a treble hook or something. I'm not sure. Over here, mid to late summer, again, lures that mimic the size, shape, and color of the shad. So again, crankbaits, and it just keeps going on and on. So that's pretty cool. And also, if you notice, it has a ruler on there, right down there at the bottom. Has a ruler. Has a ruler. So when you do a Monsterbass bash, try to see if you can catch at least a fish using everything in here. Measure it against this ruler, take a picture, send it in to Monsterbass. They always want to see what kind of fish you're catching with these lures, because these are just awesome lures. Again, I opened this thing up. I went crazy, y'all, because I opened this thing up and I see this little card, Strike King Takeover. And then as I look in here, it's a box full of Strike King baits. Look at this. Like, I don't know what to do. So, real quick, y'all know how an unboxing go. I'm going to get in here, pull out the baits, read the descriptions, tell you how much this stuff would cost you in the store. I think for my subscription box here, I pay $34. I don't have my phone. Okay, sorry about that. Got my phone with me now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through here, read the description on these lures, and then I'm going to tell you how much they cost if you were to buy these individually in the store, to show you how much you could be saving with a subscription of Monsterbass. I'll also leave a link in the description box below for Monsterbass, so you can go sign up for your own box. Again, Monsterbass is different from some of the other boxes. Monsterbass, you get to pick your region that you're in. So the baits that have been selected by a lot of the professionals that work with a lot of these lure companies, they're only selecting the baits and colors that should work for your region that you're fishing and the times that you're fishing. So that's pretty cool, and that's pretty important. Then you're not going to the bait store spending, you know, money on baits that might work over in California that won't work down here in the South. So let's go ahead and get into this. First lure up is, okay, here we go, the Strike King Thunder Cricket. This is actually a new bait. I believe it just came out not too long ago. But Strike King Thunder Cricket vibrating jig or chatterbait, whatever you decide to call it. This one comes in at a 1/2 ounce. The color is green pumpkin, and it says here Thunder Cricket features the owner jungle flipping hook and an ultra thin, ultra stiff stainless steel blade with the Strike King new panther hide paint finish. So I don't know if you can see that real good, but cool looking color. Green pumpkin is usually a go-to color anytime you're fishing, whether it's soft plastics, jigs, whatever. Normally green pumpkin is that kind of all-around do-all color for you. This comes in at $13.99. Okay, so already we're at $13.99 right here. Next, also, sorry, depending on which subscription box you have, you may or may not have everything that is in this book. So there are a few things because of my subscription box that I don't have in my box that is in here. So if there's an item that I don't have, I'll just skip over that one. Okay, next is the Strike King KVD 200 and 300 jerk bait. I have the 300. This comes in at 4.75 inches and it's at a 1/2 ounce. The KVD jerkbait series have the perfect combination of roll, wiggle, and flash. The combination of our proprietary weight transfer system for increased castability with 3D eyes and premium black nickel hooks result in lethal action. This is a jerkbait that was designed by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Kevin Van Dam. A lot of the Strike King baits, if you notice, they will say something about KVD. Him, along with other professionals who are sponsored by Strike King, they work with these guys to have them design baits that have the perfect action for them and their style of fishing, as well as what they would like to see out on the market for everybody else. So this right here, I'm not big into jerkbait fishing, but I am learning that. That's another cool thing about these subscription boxes. You get a ton of bait that you probably normally wouldn't throw, and it gives you a chance to learn different techniques and become a more versatile fisherman, rather than you know what your strengths are on the water, but sometimes you got to do something else to get those bites. So I'm looking forward to throwing this, and this comes in at $11.99. Alright, So that's 2 baits down. Next up, we have Strike King KVD Square Bill Crankbait. Yes. This is the 1.0 and the color is Chartreuse Perch. This bait dives down 2 to 4 feet. Perfect for shallow water power fishing. The square bill designed and unique hunting action will consistently wander with erratic movement while still running true. It also deflects perfectly off cover to entice strikes. So again, you know, another cool little bait designed by Kevin Van Dam himself for those power fishermen. But sometimes when you need to drop down on the size of your bait, this one right here, especially running, you know, shallow waters. The square bill there comes in at $7.99. Whew, boy, 3 baits and we're already getting there, fellas and girls. I'm sorry, please, fellas and ladies, because we do have ladies that like to fish. Next up is the Strike King KVD Sexy Dog Walking Bait. Look at that color right there, and if you notice that translucent, you can see the two BBs down here. I believe it's 2. Yes, there's 2 back there in the back. So yeah, that translucent color. This comes in at a size 4.5, and the color is called Blue Gizzard. And this bait here, designed to be an easy to work, far casting premium walk the dog topwater lure with great action. So when you're looking for that good topwater action, this bait right here is the one you want to throw. This one is coming in at $10.99. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lures, and I'm still not done. Next up is the Strike King Rage Menace. It's the Menace Grub. Comes in at a size 3.5, or excuse me, on the package here, comes in at a 4-inch. Color is Watermelon Red Flake. I do apologize, in the description booklet here, the lure above it was the Strike King Rage Crawl, and it looks that they had a misprint, because for both of these lures it says basically the same thing, only it's talking about the Rage Crawl and not so much the Menace Grub. However, I will say what I've seen most people, a lot of the professionals do when they're fishing jigs or something with this Menace Grub, they will use this as their jig trailer. So you can fish this just on a jig head alone. You can put it on a weighted swim bait hook or a non-weighted swim bait hook, or you can use this as a trailer. So with this being a watermelon red and then this being a green pumpkin, I think these two would pair up nicely. I'm gonna give that a try, see what we can catch with that. The Menace Grub is coming in at a price of $6.99, and this is a pack with 8 Menace Grubs, and it does come in that new clamshell. That's to help keep all of your baits straight, they're not getting crooked or anything like that, and that will help the action stay in that bait over time as it sits in your boat or your tackle box or wherever you store your soft plastics. Next up, we have the Strike King KVD Ocho and Ned Ocho. This one here is the Ned Ocho. The color is dirt. The Ned Ocho, the booklet here says 2.5 inches, but on the package here it says 2 3/4. But either way, this is new for Strike King. It's their Ned rig baits. Now, if you've already bought the Ochos, this is basically the Ocho cut in half. But rig this up on a Ned head. I've also seen where people have taken Ned rig baits You can rig these up on a Carolina rig. Make sure you match the hook size to your baits. But that's another thing that I've been wanting to get into, so I need to go out and buy me some Ned heads so I can do me some Ned rig fishing, see what I can catch, especially here in Arkansas with the weather. Water temps is cold, really cold, so that Ned will probably work really good. And last thing in my box here, I have the Strike King KVD Game Hog. This comes in at a size of 4 inches. Color is watermelon red flake. It says here, exclusive blend of ingredients make them the softest, saltiest plastic ever. Also featuring our coffee scent technology, which help mask human scent and attracts fish. So this right here, you know, Carolina rig, Texas rig, whatever. Again, great looking baits, so can't wait to get out there and try this. This comes in at $6.99, and I'm not sure if I did the Ocho, but that was also $6.99. So again, I told you at the beginning of this, my subscription box, $34, so might as well say $35 a month to get one of these boxes. And I have one. Also, your plastics, these are full packs. These are not like trial size where they come with 2-3 baits. The Menace Grub, pack of 8. The Ocho, pack of 9. And the Game Hog, pack of 8. So that is a full pack. You can go to any tackle shop, Bass Pro, Academy Sports, Dick's Sporting Goods, whatever you got around you, and pick up one of these bags and get a full pack. Or you can sign up with Monsterbass and get it right here sent to your door every month. And so for basically $35 a month, I'm getting this box full of lures. Some of them I've tried, some of them I haven't. Some of the baits I've used other lures, but for that same technique. For everything that just came into this box, this was a total of $65.93. So I would have to say I done pretty good by signing up with Monsterbass, getting this box full of Strike King lures. And first of all, I like Strike King stuff. Most of the times when I go to the store, I buy Strike King. So I just got a box full of Strike King stuff, which I absolutely love, for $35. But if I would have went to a store and picked up each one of these items, I would have just spent $65.93. So do yourself a favor, do your pockets a favor, jump on that internet, because you're already on the internet already. Go to monsterbass.com, go on and sign up, get you a monthly subscription, get you some great lures. They've always got some kind of specials going on. The last few boxes I've had stickers. They didn't send stickers in this one, but who cares? I got a box full of Strike King stuff. Who cares about a sticker? You can't fish with stickers, can you? No, you can't. But you can with this. Also, you get these little cards. I'm gonna have to get me some of this. T-shirts, long sleeve sports shirts, a hat, I don't know. I'm gonna get something. I love Monsterbass. I wish I could get out fishing a lot more than what I do, but when you gotta work and other things to take care of, sometimes you gotta push stuff off to the side. But when I do get a chance to get out there on the water, I go all out, and a lot of times I will pull out stuff out of my Monsterbass box. But that will do it for this video. I'm just so excited. Right now, where I'm at, it's raining. We had a little sleet this morning, so I'm kind of upset because after getting this box, I'm ready to get out on the water. So hopefully I won't get to this weekend. Such a bummer. But hopefully the weekend after that I can get out there on the water and try to catch some fish with some of these baits. So until next time, people, before y'all get off of this video, do me a favor, go down to the bottom, hit that subscribe button, click on that bell so you get notified every time I put out one of these videos. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up on there, leave me a comment, let me know what other stuff you want to see. If you got any kind of questions about anything, please ask. If I don't know, I will do my best to find it out, and I will either put it in the next video or I will respond to you in the comment section. Also, if you haven't downloaded FishBrain, do that. If you love to fish and you love conversating with other fishermen, download FishBrain, and you can get a chance to talk to other fishermen, especially if they're in your area, because they can upload their fish catches and exactly where they were at when they caught them, what kind of gear and lure they were using, and then you can try to go and catch those same fish, or at least try to mimic what they were doing. So it's a good way for us all to, you know, conversate, do what you can for your area as far as conservation go. Let's ensure that these animals will be here for other generations, and let's just enjoy being outdoors, because I know I do. So again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave your comments. I will answer them. Till next time, y'all take care. See ya.